na mesha say if you PH1 Training Institute na oye media school at the Mabri one man mbegun entertain what pede wonya museum apa it was in trade na what someone na hen bote nyinara ni dem zibia epede iye ewo media no mu no wotun we sese wadwen tutu because edwuma wadwen you slower into me peki nti wadwen obehye da we train ni yie how obetum akasa how obetum sese wo ho me biara etum akoyie ozamom yeah courses beat then journalism and reporting, newscasting, camera handling, marketing, MCR technician, video editing, graphic design, production. The main in the main now. So when you're there, you see now also to the Juma, Iba or PH1 Media Training Institute or Yaza or Mousu Enya, the in Z, Nazi Abovra. You were 4 months in a 6 months, ABA now into me change 6 months. Nti pede ya shabu within the 4 months na ye adwuma na edigu kotokuma minia ahade pe na makan fa mo there bra na baje nimze na da baje entertain na football bra wiwie nso a adwuma da hore twen Sunday mpemfo a wo mo entertain no another church fa wo mo entertain no or be connections be brave bia na onye PH1 mpo na pede ye adwuma but pede ye adwuma be fofra wo tun wa abo na enye adwuma a on your whole another dajono cry nti ebe shop say ipede commedia school papa agizin na wo ntubase ma adusuafo na nze meka for ye PH1 na meze amawo na ebosuaze na edwume bia badan so a onye haw ehei ye wo dan kasa rooms no mu ye fell air conditions wo bom bibia wo nti say ipebe bi na ada na adwudwun na de siada eba ha ebenya bibia bada onye aza ye boka de kohwehwe eden wo aboa no anade baby na bra na bagentete de bi ye wo den wo ha ba benya baby ada say ipe weekend a ibenya ipe weekdays no so a ibenya 4 months no 6 months pe you on board okra omo onyimzi papa na etu esuaze nti ipe de inya hen number no na ini achechefo anade mpinfuzi nkomo na hu dumezi na hyehyɛ moti a botum afre oye 0542229112 0542229112 another 0540252582 0540252582 botum afre dem abe na mpemfo a epede ni wotwe nkomo na bi se school no hyehyɛ ni dia no botum afre na wonu ezu nkomo se bi entra konso na epede wanso bo hwe wonwum des ayerikan oye no kora ono so iba aguna stredro concept chroma liberty junction bo hu ye na abronsan yellow and green so that was what botum agberem na etwitwe bia pe ana the packages na hyehyɛ ni nya aba na ya church show nti the mazi me camp PH1 media exam mbegu na opede wo ye nsantwe adwuma no na honda so etum abe.
All right. Abba, Anamwa. That LPM, which LPM? No, it's not pass. I have vision. Where is gas to? For gas to mommy. Now your vision, mommy.
All right. Vision of hope. Herbal clinic is the main cancer. So would see me now. What prostate cancer, stroke, high blood pressure, hepatitis B, that's a typhoid fever, stomach ulcer, Nina, so would see me, Nina, Aboko, Mr. Pocodan, a vision of hope about clinic for no mutual say, come, and far, and more. A woman can sing a Pentecost school, but from away 0541 0548 191209 0548 191209. Vision of hope, Herbal Clinic is it. Your healing becomes joy, chairman.
Okay, your healing becomes our joy. The name of Generation Believers Worship Center. How na atete mu no? How na atete mu na ware na wunya ware. Ebe na wunya bi ento wuyefu mu. Wuni wupun wa kwa 20 years of marriage. But ebe bi amba. Seed bi amba. Spiritual marriage. And then how? And then a man who are better born into be unfriendly. Generation Believers Worship Center say Bishop Isaac Osei, Bishop Isaac Osel ono no ewo konongo akantie pesa eho na odi ne kure bo wade na ko hia no no council days ne de wo bo Mondays emergency council for chiefs we are healing we are software and as any prominent person bia no Mondays pepe na what na say wo ko hia no eno no wo go hia obi bia a secret and confidential wonu no mienu na betna say na ma trotro na de wo pe bia no otumi aya mo papa o se men kan so wo so bu bi ho ano ade ye pa so bu ano ade ye pa say how e da so no wo de continue so bu no bi na afjare na wo di dare a wa wo hu say yes ye wo so na ye wo so enye ordinary so so ba ma nkwanko ama tu kwan ama wa bra bo esiwie ama wo nye ba o ma wo nye favor ene ma wo sa nya lack serious o si o di boat na ye na wa wo ni za de boat bia no sika ni bo mo de na konya sa iso gudu Tuesday so main council na no de obia tuba na free the council bia free on this sika o mo de Tuesday no o mo de shia no na wone no endi nzawoso Tuesday no otinase anopa pepepe na watinase na 12 pm na odiri that's the Thursdays no prayers and deliverance Thursdays no de o de mo da e boje wo bo na baje wo omode na kowu Bishop Osei another generation believers worship center ewo konongo akantie besa so to me after Bishop 0244 873-425 0244-873-425 and 0242 636773 0242 636773 so me can tell say baby bia wo Facebook social media handles bia unya ebo Prophet Isaac wonsa ebeka
I just said that is the way we are not in fact that's so Mr. Fancy na the every brad the mabri or ye may ankasa there it's there uyo bra ezizi ewie mi chesto ma cause and you no ma hupi now so say enum oye gastro mister oya za ni nyinara iboko fom ebia na wo ma ite da wa koma ho hyehyew ana de ezizi kakra wo wa koma no obo pipra ono so enum gastro mister oya za ni nyinara ibotum akọ na etum esese de medru say enum a na ye besi a ibu wonsa eti yawa otum sesio ma ibu wonsa enti yaw mboja no so baba kama ibiara nkọhye bebiara ma ono so amba ya odadwe the minti say ipedribi na etum na ato na za ato ho yereba benye bi Ghana fa ne nia na so ibiaru yi na ekwa ebotum enye bi papa se pere itu ton anade pere ton na akoten na etum enuma benye bi wo oye Jeff Helber ono wo mankesi say du mankesi ma na ahwehwe dem store no na akoto edu ni bi dey pere itu ton another one so pere to pro na ebien bi na ezese ho a botum akofa dem aso na busi pharmacy ono so wo Cape Coast ono so ikọwa ibenye bi dem aso na Christ is the answer ono water crade ina Accra so benye bi wo Okashi drugstore ono so ibenya bi wo ho na epede ini so doctor izun komo na ochew edru bi potin a ekwaso ye wa botum enye bi a na ono ze Fredama Bay 0248 778899 0248778899 ini ahoma epede ni doctor chichen komo another baby e woni pede what show baby a botum enye edru ni bi ata botum afre ma ono so wa buoma ho anusese na wa punzen etum afameta befra
se wo tie me na wo pe asor papa akọ woni omo beso no dia so akọ kan ede ama odia na ye City of Shiloh Prayer Center and American for me dey ama omo ya sorry Tuesdays and Wednesdays but Tuesdays no omo ya one on one with the prophets I don't know who so for no one on one na waka wo how na wo dey ashare osofo no how bi ada wo so no wo sofo na dey so go to asia kama ede ama na wo kwada no so omo ye miracle and prophetic healing and wo kwada no central ya no dey sisi na tie esira ade so wa ka so wo dey we e be share omo start if 8 am e pop 12 p.m. na pacha obetumi afre City of Shiloh Prayer Center for e wo 0244 575 200 0244 575-200 and now to say 020-2802-815 020-280-2815 City of Shiloh Prayer Center and Mr. Also so what see na mo kwa shalia Bombo Diana will come home, no, and Cosuna Biaso, and Conkai, and Fa, and Mam.
All right. Anna more papa be.
Chairman.
And that old bomb Dean to do.
Chairman.
Open man.
Hey, you run, Chairman.
But my dear. For a physical bra. Never have my dear. We want to be a womb. Chairman. One man a womb. Okay. Suppose you go there and the Sabbath of Muchamu Badiana, a Sabidika with Ejewa will be presenting the Asabidika for you. It is already my Minchamu na Memba, never sign at us.
Won't me quite you man, why yet you ma? Efie gentum. Menso plus Mr. Mama, ya dear home. What fetchy consists so na emaye? What a yaw ewo fetchy crumu. Oh, Bapa, no Menso plus Misha. Ebe yaw nest yes you. Menso plus for my beautiful ladies. Eya habendro kanya, and more by your bar. Oh, Bemo Bessima. Open it, do support to a friend. 0233 302000. Enya mapping for. Nkwada wanya mfie dumie no. Ni wona wa man kwada no fu. FDA ajetwede nkrato ya tum say ye.
Senyetika, inabeka, miaro, endo, miaro. 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 Senyetika, inabeka, miaro, endo, miaro.
Mimobibia akwaba ziba oye PH1 television do. The mabri dumeza ye do e asemi izika. Na oye dan Thursday no ye na ye share oye presentation from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Na say na ye besha bra wo bontoa e wo Ghana for ni na de Ghana want to abama ho no. Mon wo sha wo share another one sama wo kan moto Ghana for na komado ma watu abama hon odos bebre na ekro ini de woboshe na wama egwazifu mbesafo wo Ghana fe nyina sika kwabia se wopesika wotum akọ na wakọ akọbọbosia woza ye duma nsin biare ni mbesafo wo oboase oye Black Park se on kenche His Excellency John Dramani Mahama de oye sika kwabia na wo keda was bama egwazifu se epe sika na ze suwase a the members that the Congo be na some only day. Say what to Abama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama what say on there? Let me be said there. I am be a popular bemuno in that do a hinini. And now so obeying many miara and now the watching say not very okay we ya in our also the shade of Babuga. As something there, what's it? Vice President Professor Jenana Opoku Ajiman ina oye besia the boshano position nsa wo bi se dan bia da ben ina the misike and the me hihye obaba miribisa Professor Jenana Opoku Ajiman de mbesa fodudu wa wo Ghana hade no hihye ben na wo ho de se mi ogozinyi besia na mi besia wo ko banka was bama or first class, middle class, and now lower classes. So me come first class, or your politicians in the phone, one of the musical or palm home. So me come middle class, I mean, piece a day. Mbesia phone, I want to say, what you do, ma, a cassan, not the musical or palm home, and now there. One of why a bodja, table, one of the musical also or palm home. Now, one can say, was also cadet. The music and she shape behind you on Yaza is what then crata is what called the package can say so what there and Konyaza look at each mother of Osa. There be so there so the music and you be open man payment to know to come for the whole to the music on no sooner she share or today. It's about time a Ghana all the to your sorry Gina near kind of chorus my young on your bra your petumity. The baka sembia keke usande set yenchinya dwunu pia asemi ozika mouse music ozika botum akan dembre efede kan se wo hia questions apede bisa no botum na ebisa ho se inyanu ya na afa enyanu yusa na anu yuze afa emize minimide mi yebesia mizigba na mi bezigba papa there say nko obi remam sikanam za so miskada anyi me ya nhihye mapa nhihye ni din won was best the madri anyaza mpemfu yi wo mu biara ababe gina agba na o chemu de e biara ko banka e mo 2 months 3 months 2 years de fotia the man say one ben on America show Professor Jenana Opoku Ajiman dama papa bi oba won fefo oba wo se owo na ezikan wa di nemu no Umba be so there. That ben and the message. One who there area BB. Who office of as a vice president where do you money there? Bank no. On one let me be so no. Who office as a vice president where do you money there? The bank no so. Who that you want money there? Because for well I know onye there I would not and be a kutum na kasam ize His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na som de papa another baby anamukum anamodofo here the madi ya obogwa ma mbisa apostle me nya na the master me yanti the mo yet sin there was obona the responsibility no was the action one time worship na etumado implementation of edebe ya asama
Medima kumenyara medo wona uye mekwa trefo hallelujah 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 eniano na adofo embra so se menu ebobom ya so onyame ti asefo sanya bible kan e was Psalm 103 verse number 1 o say me crash ewurade na me mu azina ehira udi konkrom the sun PH-ONETV akofa dwuma de soko aba wakwemu a ya to eni se osore mre nu ebogum ya sore ewurade na how be ada so amane be ada so kwadande be wadwe ho a enyeyi no ebe free musu akọ was adwuma di so no ebe to safre egukudam aya me asro mo ebi te se obapa Christi PSA Esther Minister Francis Amo sa empenifo ebetuma be kan ho am ya so ewade na was adwuma di so wanya me amma adoma chede a edo tundom edo so ewade no hwe screen so na fa number no na fa empenifo na fa ntwetwe nkomo ye hu sene be ya osu be ban ya bobom ya so ewade nti hyame okufu Gideon PH-ONETV Eye of the nation and
Men's road.
Efichi komo yaunti untimi kwa adwuma no aye adwuma efie jentum menso plus mesha mama ya de ho wo fichi konsisi so na emayi wo ti yawo e wo fichi kromu obapa no menso plus mesha ebeye yawo na siesio menso plus for my beautiful ladies eya habendro kanya emu oba yi oba obemu obesima wo penny do support to a friend 0233 302000 enya ma pemfo nkwada wonya mfie dumienu ni wona wo ma nkwada nufu FDA ajetwedie nkrato ya tum say ye
to be sure. I want me, and I was young and said, or Sansa Fadia, or the church and Pahinisi. So you will see who come here, Abaya. What is that? I will go by say. So, a mamma, any amani, a pet. That's a pound so ribbon at them. I wish ya, and in town, a pet. When him a fasha would, I will crook. So, your home for day. Cra, I can satch na. But then, and I was your henny. na bere bɛn na wotu ɔhene hena na osi no ɔhene na hena ana otu ɔhene bere bɛn ana ɔbea ana ɔbarima aso aware aso hena na ɛsɛ sɛ odi aware so wonim sɛdeɛ ɛdi yɛafa hyɛ ebi te sɛ odwira hɔmawɔ na afa hyɛ no du a ahofade bɛn na yɛfa wonim aduane a yɛyɛ ɛwɔ afa hyɛ no ase sɛ ɔhene bi tɔ ase a edi na dodo ahen ansa na wɔn ase mpanyini se obi nim a obi kyerɛ ɛno nti ana yakɔfa dwumadie soronko kora a yɛato ne din se jamamra ne sɛn na saa dwumadie yɛ ne mpanyinfo ɛne ahemfo atitiriw a wɔnim de ɛfa abakwasɛm ɛbɛtena ase adi nkɔmmɔ afa yɛn abakwasɛm wobɛhunu amammerɛ menso mehunu amammerɛ na sɛ wobɛhunu amammerɛ na menso mehunu amammerɛ deɛ ɛne na hyia me ampem samoa ekese bi kofi taako abra na gye madwa na me mpanyene ɛtena ase insane sɛ lofi na san kɔfa yɛnkyi
PH-ONE television and Ghana today and so Sabre do so be an eye among your photo and a tenacity. You know what tenacity now you're doing on my baby at Nephiara, my baby at Nephiara, yeah, Brian, yeah, your contribution. I know never to me, I'm a man, I could. That's a year, above 1 year, saying news were a cock a mine. And we were say, so the air means any politicians this year. They kind about Ghana national anthem. Now, we are now at the Arise Ghana into SSO. We are now, if we said this almost, so they are Omokai or Sa, you mean, we all say a Boboa and a Kai. Say a Boboa, and then on Kai Ghana national anthem. And not unless it's a 6 months ever, they maybe do what they are. You better this anthem. Other than that, anthem no better cry na. There's a unim be a. And then more Idrisu Ali Musa, aka Malam Idi. no si malam idi no kra no open no malam idi malam si o chere for no no de nye aduru for ni bia ne de ne chere ni malam idi ono no deputy youth organizer Aguna West MPP ono no abekansa saa so na yehwe kwan se Jan deputy director NDC student affairs ono so ababa abekansa na de kra ne yeba discuss it's about the budget budget here ya say I am MPP for say we feeling and these bosses share better things are coming from the budget. In January, 2025 budget to drive growth and opportunity. The finance minister and because honorable Atokesa and Oka say budget we dear impunto pa. Bama economy no e boost angaza so sanse onimni oye washisha ne omopa edigu akwemu a abama bibia ayekama na and person ye diet and yet say honorable this honorable Fuzuko Achi yesterday I say our budget we 2025 budget will confirm how bad the economy is. As I say economy we anya crowd previous government economy no not just na just enye pra it with that no sa budget we about say na situation na ewo 2024 no na it was very bad and worse ebedi nyina ho nkomo wabra pamfo na te sa bre die Ghana national anthem. Okay, so you dia na afesu yemfa into so Arise Ghana Youth no yemfa and also into so na yango.
Arise Ghana Youth for your country, your nation demands your devotion. Let us all unite to our power and make them great and strong. Arise Ghana Youth for your country, your nation demands your devotion. Let us all unite to our power and make them great and strong. We are all involved. We are all involved. We are all involved in building a motherland. We are all involved. We are all involved. We are all involved in building a motherland.
All right. We are all involved in building our motherland. Madam Idi, straight away. Yeti Ghana National Anthem. Yeti Arise Ghana Youth. Na mamu analysis. Listening to Ghana National Anthem. Listening to Arise Ghana Youth. Adena yana kachira.
The two organ anthem no earlier the same. Only that second one the Arise Ghana Youth no more commanding than the national anthem on its own. Because I wish the national anthem now who analyzing ye pan, you realize it started with prayers. God bless our homeland Ghana. And I always argue, say, look, that prayers dear, nyamia answer. Because God bless our homeland Ghana, no blessing you with natural resources. There's no one single natural resource we are say a boast of Ghana, ye nibi. You will be more than the other. Diaka, and he said, then you may say, or bless you, we are no Jayama. And kind of how I will be manage wadi. Would you make a better life for yourself? No, na kawankasa.
But if you have all the natural resources and you say Ghana, we are still suffering.
That is where I feel young sense of feeling young Kupon or blessing you with those natural resources.
And there's a failing baby, there's a government.
Part of the issue, no, ain't necessarily our politicians.
Okay.
Said the system itself, the giant, colonial is a giant. With giant system, research that we don't think our educational system, no, and Allah will say, it only gives you a dogmatic system, definitions. Now that once you know it, you chill, poor, pass, and forget. Then you go your way. Otherwise, if we have a proper educational system, in Kaufi school, we are on sensing orientation and sensing on the job training. What may I say? It means that right from the one Akwadabe starting nursery, the education system is failing. And in our education system, you teach patriotism. By the end of the day, the person or ye juma or ye work and then or co school or the akopie juma. Onye na adwinse or co school e de abebo man no mo man na ye. Ne de ani se obebo ne tie akot na office aje ne sika ahwe ne busiafo. And in many cases we blame politicians. Why? Because politicians now we blame each other.
You are the front liners of the country.
If there is anything may encourage every Ghanaian to know the actual system, read the Auditor General report in detail. Time you realize corruption. Any boapo you are do bomb and not necessarily the politician. Politician so far, party be no more beyond 8 years. But those civil servants now, or more various institutions, who move the economy, one in politicians, they are even more corrupt than the politicians. Because no politician, if any corruption should take place within any ministry and any institutional politician, it will only require the contribution of the civil servants. So the politician on to munya corruption without the civil servant. And say nyanya chumbina yebeya, go to our institutions, go to various offices, wire application and while qualifying all the your people will be there, nobody will sign it unless you pay.
Okay.
You go wherever you go.
Okay.
We'll be talking about protocol. So that what will qualify no crime may not get it, but will be aware this and will be giving protocol. So it is the civil servant who are even failing and are not adhering to the national anthem than even young politicians.
Okay. Me da say, okay. Sabe de mum twam na me ba na ready na asase.
Yaunti, untimi kwa juma no aye adwuma. Efie jentum. Menso plus Mr. Mama ya de ho. Wo fichi konsisi so na emeyi. Wo ti yawo e wo fichi krumu. Bapa, no Mesoplas Mesha. Ebeye yaw nesiesie. Mesoplas for my beautiful ladies. Eya habendro kanya. Emo ba yo ba. Obemu obesima. Upeni do support to a friend. 0233 302000. Enya mapemfo. Nkwada wanya mfie dumienu. Ni wona wa mankwada nufu. FDA agedwedie nkrato ya tum say ye.
Nana digini saso na PH-1 television so enso eni na sani amezi kan no Idrisu Ali Musa yeta friend Malam Idi na Malam Idi na nkofo edinim ni power deputy youth organizer Agona West NPP saso na menya onya medru ha I don't know why by this time odawa oba makekama bi ate show we yenya sa. This television program is different from radio program, as you know. And I call John, Deputy Director, NDC Student Affairs, and also Robert Camp Mensa. Then I'm saying, limiting pa budget on the 11th of this month. You go read our parliament. Na budget na enyamba to Ghana crown. Honorable Kisa Ato Force, and also one finance minister. The about to say, budget we are ready. Ghana forward that's all. Juma Ghana Buntu and Unti, Obia instinct to know near Odeba, and the Odeba Ghana had a BNC that. Also, an honorable Zukachi, and so bad as Ghana, after budget, no, and able to say, Sana, Ghana economy, no, very, very bad. But I don't know why he says after budget. Not so, is it because of the budget? No, then a woman after budget, no, you bring the state of the economy. I don't know. I don't know why he's saying that, but. Menya on 1-8 our Jumedi so my friend on the 8 Atakra my friend I don't know why he's saying that there but you very madam omo akwaba bibi aye boko there we use Mahama 1 year no it will be better than Akufo-Addo's administration 8 years. Hey, seriously 1 year should be better than 8 years. This is quite interesting. Let's say Ghana 1 year, 1 year against 8 years, and you think it will be better than there. You may do now. About budget means some budget Bamba Bia the budget bar, Bambia Bear the budget bar, the first maiden edition of Ghana's budget. They call since NDC took over power, and some of them can say in the proper they will growth near there. They will grow the country. My country, the economy is stable. Everything. It means that more so not more budget no not any crowd.
Mamemfa kwenye wenchi nchia viewers. Na minchia especially party mpanyinfo MPP Agona West and beyond. Nana so we share the last time I made by we spoke about lamentations.
Yeah.
Abanwe ever since our buyer lamentations, they be our complaints. Into anyame one say some of these things happen. In the first place, one kasa the omo can say just 1 year budget. Ebe better than 4 years of the MPP budget. No. Also for Kasem be say obi a okasa no na adwen yedwuma, at least wa wutie no adwen yedwuma. I'm sure say one kasa kura.
What language is that?
A Hausa language.
But it sounds insulting.
It doesn't sound insulting.
So obi a okasa no
Wa bodama. Wa wutie no mbodam. To the extent that say nipa na okasa no. Na adwen ni say okade adada o. That is the dama wa bono. Okade adada wa. At least wa wutie no. Wa adwen yedwuma. At least what can then unim dia woka, unim dia wutie, and you have the ability to understand, dissect, and analyze their organ. One kasa in your introduction, you made it. One kasa you were doubting. Say how could a 1 year budget be better than a 4-year budget? Because as we speak, Abino already know the first quarter is almost over. It means you have just 3 quarters to implement whatever you want to implement in the first year. No? Budget, no, after reading, we'll go through consideration, debate, and sanya approval. And unkuabe take over a month, and even sometimes more, because obi biala sabi oye politics ache, obi biara waye politics ache. Na sabi onim economics kakra na wa follow parliamentary procedure, especially relative to budgets. Ebeti as say with each sector of the budget, no, it will have to go through committees. A go through committees, our committees will approve. Then later, the beba work and then floor of parliament debate bekoso and near over 1 month project. Over 1 month project. It means that technically, you know, you have just something less than 8 months to implement this year's budget. And therefore, expectations were high. Usually, aba.
Okay, for expectations in high, ni see here na meba na mincha mumbra na I think the late comer is in na amba batinas na ya endwas. Mincha muna membre sisi. Good morning. The reason we come when I contend the late come student or late. I want to for one time past exams because they are now late in the he's always not ready to fight. And the deputy director and this student affairs Wabaka, good morning.
Good morning.
You guys were there. I don't know we are late. Many shows TV show you're late. I don't know we are late.
My men fa in Chiakas and from Monam fa. We're free to make fancy with you for na wash of all the kind. I shall phone find jam and now one of the small find jam. Then we feel by a quite work a crack. And it's now how my late guarantee. My said they be a duffel for no. We should not wait to make grant. A patch on a demo.
Yes, so, well, we are discussing, as you know, you already have the topic. 2025 budget to drive growth and opportunities for Ghanaians. That is Finance Minister Odisa Nkomwe. Nangasakra Inyamba, but we can tips kakra. Just budget same so Anna honorable Fuzukwati. And also, like I said, this particular budget we and then the state of the economy, how bad it is. And you may do come more. We say, Mahama, 1 year term, it will be better than Kufuado's 8 years. and credibly, it's something I said we are a mood because 1 year against 80 there. Now, wow, there now was a difference, no, very wide. In the name of Santi, over there, my shall say, the MPP, Malam Idi, and so the Malam Idi, 12 common.
So, as I was saying, usually
go to the budget.
Yeah,
the growth and the
I bring Biaba. Yeah, the expectations were high during the first year. This is the time we enjoy the goodwill of the Ghanaian people, because at this time in your first year of government, the people of Ghana are giving you the benefit of the doubt. Ghanaians, all the supporter, so that going forward you will have no excuse. Because I wish the nature of our democracy, it is not for anything. And a constitution now you say the outgoing government must always read the first quarter budget. The reason is by the time our government the structures are not in place. Amana Ube put two structures in place. As we speak, President Mahama, even the structures are not all in place. Major ministerial appointments have been done, but the other appointments are still ongoing. So the expectation is high and the favor is high. At this particular moment, Ghanaians are not expecting lamentations because the judgment has already been passed in 2024 election. Ghana Fufu say MPP manage economy and everything is in order. They wouldn't have voted MPP out. In Ghana for want to about NTR MPP. Inti Wejuma said to come and tell Ghanaians, say Nemanye, you've already said enough of it during the campaigns. The then ruling party MPP defended reasons why things are going the way they are going. Ghanaians didn't buy into our arguments. Ghanaians bought into the argument of the NDC and voted NDC into power. This is not the time where Ube lamented and I'm hereby in a way you say, hereby in a way we know these things already. Secondly, this is the time in your first year, Ghanaians expect to say major promises, especially relative to the economy, will be put in place. That is why, as I wish, major MPP promises like free senior high school was implemented in the first year. The reason is that we understood, say, these are the things the people of Ghana aging us already to Abamaye. We told them, say, doom so a cripple economy, no, and therefore when they vote for us, you're better. You're free senior high school and other promises. They bought into our argument and voted for us. You're making sure say in the first year, no, you're implementing most of them, at least for the starting stage, because no policy will take just 1 year to be implemented. That is why when you are raising the expectation of Ghanaians, you see, or what can then understanding be when you are enjoying the goodwill of the people. That is a no about them person. 1 year careful, cancer, by the end of the day, no be quit here.
But
so,
one question be
okay,
the issue is you made mention of growth opportunities.
Yes.
These are the major area or kind. But now let's also see say when you came to when you people were in power, what opportunities did you create for the youth of this country?
I like this question. So we share MPP government successfully, right from President down to how do you call it, President Akufo-Addo. Our major aim is to better the life of the people. How do you better the life of the people? By creating opportunities. Hereby, we came to realize the issue of youth employment, for instance, because the devil finds works for the idle hand. Now, especially the youth, those who are in a situation of unemployment. Yeah, we have enrolled several of the models youth employment. The other time we put 200 in our pocket. The whole Ghana especially. I don't know what any other arrangement with the Ghana police said, look, some for that way I'm called community police. They come in and learn whatever the police is hearing. It is after what can they have? 10. Now we may tell you because we are 1 million and a half. So anytime I want to be the first consideration. We worked with the prison officers. We worked with the immigration, custom, and so on. In all the institutions now, able taking youth to know. They're making sure that we're fixing the youth employment model. Later, you realizing that there is still chance to better the life of the youth through youth employment. That is why we introduced something like using afforestation, planting afforestation, planting for food and job, and so on. But we also realize you cannot do all this in some basic education, and that is why the free senior high school became a priority.
That's you also saying you should also see how effective was
it. It was very effective. Yeah. Meaning some of these things, especially nursing assistants. Imagine our nursing assistants. Your friend Kufuones, your friend Kufuones. Now, wako nursing assistant. This time round, no, you create opportunity among say a ban work for nursing trainer. They should be the first consideration. Government should also support them. This we did. So imagine akwada nko otifie SSC ni otifie. Nande o se onko bonuses wa ko sure basics. Wa se so afanu wo work and then nursing training. The parents in track akra also be support no. Na wa awareness. Are you telling me say it's anipa way abeda nurse no and changing in life? It has changed not only his life but nifie. Okay. Cornerstone because of this policy. Minimum quadra bebria ya 61 youth employment and they are in police, they are in custom, they are in other institutions. And therefore the way to growth and yet to come and be sacking people. Indeed, I am on one of the stations. Also, foreign ministry. He took his time to study Wama Yefa Jumano after work on the 7th December. And he came to realize most of them no is also home put their one in and yet after 7th December no one employee. But some of them process no STT as back as July. Process I had before no interview where medicals now. A long process while be an employee in such sectors that a long process answer finally you do what to payroll so at work and the controller and account general what to payroll and so on. Into the fact that Nipano controller and accountant general had need to payroll so after 7 December interest in any case, me assure said the Mahama government Nibuta Ipan said a year about growth and opportunities. What opportunity is bigger than say Yafo Obiejuma? Na yebo tuende kabosom. Na sawuba na was Yafo Obiejuma. Oh, previous government na file and we suspect say of our after 7 December we lose election here pamo. And then you come back and tell us.
You said say you suspect. He suspect. Is that what you said?
If you suspect
something now, why do you give the person time? So
that is why some of us don't do dirty politics.
Okay.
When Okujeto Ablakwa came, he decided to be honest. Also, beyond the suspicion, no, he investigated.
Okay.
Now, say okay, so we then right now Wapam Sanipa ways, and you are telling us that you are going to create opportunities for them after Wapam Wono. in these taxes.
One palm just like that, and
Oh, yeah,
you get some
like
instances
like it happened in other sectors, no. In Kono or share documents, some of these people, you had one too, so after 7 December, my Pamua, will you have come to make this confession? So why say you buy now? Look, because we share this necessary, so we share release our yeah. Also, some of them. Most, in fact, more than 90% of them started work on them since September.
Okay.
They are giving you a lead. Say, look, Nipawe, you're starting all the way September. Why do you come and sack him? Because you.
And even if the person you found from since September, people can say this their target
That doesn't mean that December they found.
Okay, but that's my face here, and Mama Saba also. I'll come back to you because you were able to mention 2 opportunities, which of course I'm expecting more. In the
I will mention more.
Okay. Ego,
Anna.
what's up, Anna? Chat Anna test races Anna. Okay. Well, this issue I can once again on a more part there. Maybe it may sound good for you, but your thoughts and your take.
Them made in kind share at phone. My main chair, my colleague panel, Malam Edi, and some count. Ye na ye me there. Amembo who yonya there that for. Na before I did on my move, best in Panis and I did make sure that Nippano own them day. Or you Nippa or a modern intellectual capacity or physical strength, I mean, all round, Ubutu will bore mine. In 2016, they be a mechanic as on mine. There's one mistake I ABR since 1957, another the inception of EM4 Republic. Only the year but 2 aba, and I yet 2 aba. Edema President Nana Akufo-Addo.
Oh, how? It was a mistake to vote for President Nana Akufo-Addo.
It is a mistake. When you're sure that as a minor, you will be feeder. And Yabekaya, Honorable Ama Kufibua, during President Akufo-Addo in the last State of the Nation address, and also in him culture and there, Akufo-Addo need term, and I need 2 terms of a survey, not share there. Kwanya ofado obu oman no e kire nya kwanya o kire kwanya ni da ye fado ye di bu oman.
That is his view.
Yes, of course, and I agree with him because yehwe nyama President Akufo-Addo be ye the kind of mess wage or honoma or de kwa President Mahama Kade. In fact, onakasa mponi ye dwen there yeah, maybe something, you know, kite but it says to me that in fact it was a crime scene and it is criminal indeed. And of course mojidi wa President Mahama lemu de nwa we bedi omanya wa bonye kaw bubru egu ho oman no be make sure that obetua ansana sebe we fi asase do. President Akufo-Addo number another nabredo. There is no state agency. As of mine, Anka Sampono, ye na ya aware that the cast 721 billion Ghana cedis. Pape, Oba Beyaman Penny, na ye kawa ye from 1957, the basic 2016, 120 billion. As at 2025, our President Akufo-Addo Ofia Bem, ye kawa ye 721 billion. Na ye baby say ye ho there, damesi kabu broi. Over 600 billion na President Akufo-Addo onyan. Yemfa taxes in kan e-levy or the share kon offend other grant onya fee offend the other international organizations, European Parliament and work kan yemfa ni namba. Bosi ankoti oboy no. Ibisa ye ho there as to that whole 8 years bad significant. But tangible, and a President Akufo-Addo to me. President Akufo-Addo in the whole 8 years in went to Wensi Hospital Kumpo. President Akufo-Addo in the whole 8 years went to Wensi University.
Wensi Kumpo and one complete. What is wait?
Minima they say yet he bought my hospital cura president Ekufuado to see.
No, you are saying it, but I'm just asking the question. Say, hospital Baku Crown will be easy.
And maybe so they be about my boy Kakra there. I mean, President Mahama and President Mills, and you be him we see University of Ghana Medical Center. Him the Wabredo and the bank hospital or by. Him the Wabredo other hospitals, district hospitals and regional hospitals, regional hospital na dey na by. Maybe so the President Ekufuado but hospital kola OC.
I'm not in the position to tell
There's none, and I'm telling you that there's none.
Okay.
8 years in Nebuchadnezzar of boy na there's none.
There's none.
Senior high schools are pay C. Mekaya, I think that there's only one STEM school, and we see wo Bosomtwen constituency. My name is Obetu Wabo any other extra senior high school under President Mama able to me abo Namanra able to me abo offended Abodom secondary school German secondary school. Yem put him have crown on yan be able to me abo 3 and 4. President Ekufuado the new whole 8 years no. Mohin no to see. Clearly, so me kada ya and President Mama stating clearly them. This is not even the time for us to lament. The year babe kasakwa. Because every state agency, including the Electricity Company of Ghana, President Ekufuado bought 68 billion no the go. Cocoa board de. Anke yeti o man yenyim de baby anke sika wo obi apedo ko ye adwuma cocoa board. Now so as at January 2025 President Ekufuado ofi Gwanod Akon. As of mine cocoa board de 32 billion Ghana cedis. Yenyim President Ekufuado na President President Mahama na President Mills. Was set adibe ofen a sinking fund. As at 2016, President Mahama ofi abem na wage $250 million and yes cedis. $250 million or the President Ekufuado. As President Ekufuado ofi abem 2025 na hin na akawo $64,000 $143 million Ghana cedis. So clearly minimum day, and it is not as if President Ekufuado into me can't change them. Mampini Mahama amembu another nyama ojan honom no nyama bon. Anya bia ojan esla energy sector debt about 40 work can in abroad from December January 2017 basic January 2015. Anya bia no esla President Ekufuado nya 45 billion Ghana cedis. Yemba oya fosa we see 10 jubilee and wana ni na no anya bia no billions of dollars each year. Yet President Ekufuado when tumbu ye man ye and yadanyame ase Ghana for and I mean there what you to me that they made a mistake in 2016 and of course they tried to even correct that mistake in 2020 but in Mosi soldier for na police for what far do wodi kunkum nkofo kotechi man south na wana okeka kanwa wodi kunkum nkofo 2024 Ghana for anjan to me the same thing on see and I did hanum okade waye within the youth in BBB and they could then we told them napko even as at the time awo babe fi abem napko wadon ka be 6 months to sahin they are not sustainable yet your memu the only sustainable job our high there be juma under controller and accountant another wooden boko controller and accountant another our private sector one we make sure that we your who salary over one any other job ekwakweye offending youth in BBB every month of more allowance npono obe take be 6 months and san abano it is not a job onye juma. And we told you, NAPCO is not a job. NAPCO wasn't a job. It wasn't sustainable. And here in Ayenim, baby, a NAPCO could be. Obi in nursing training college.
But I also know on record that President Mahama has called a friend NAPCO for we are working out.
Oh no, of course. All there, you to be in town. There one and
but you also tell me what different opportunities now will be created around this. This time here, we have moved budget, what do budget? What different opportunities are you going to make?
Of course, and American, and a president, my man, wedding. This is not the time for us. Sebi, ye babe kasakeke, another ye babe lament, ye babe the. This is time for us to work. And then President Mahama, even before Kobes went in, and I started to become. Ye fan agreka, the agricultural offending sector. Na ye there as of minor, ye imported 250 million worth of cocoa, chicken, a cocoa nam. And Master Dana made them policy, made a chassis. You know, they made will make mockery of that whole offending initiative and President Mama Okadopedo deba. But here yet your memory, be a mean for way for do men say be more business do. But trust me, in cocoa way imported the more memory. Also contain and bear 1 month and over. And son about Beduao. Before Beduhanum no, the kind of fundy what they war what I mean Namia and San Eduhanum and Yababidi. And it but to that time a boom video be the how will treat Nam no crying yet on ye. And of course, and yan namumpa or your wholesome or nama wa dampy one pet what they mean. There yan dicky. Intino, it will be better. There as a minor, you better have a policy at least. Obiani fiempono e wo small wa friend hanku bru a botumi danye wankasa wonkoko as to atuma aboan ma ye reduce the importation of nkoko and American you it may sound ebia ya agrodi but as of mine ya boka $250 million and san yetumi ye den nkoko nam ye de aba oman mu akoko na ne ya oya. And you know, as a minor, as President President Mahama Waka, and ye be over 50,000 households. If you will be benefiting from that policy, I will be a benya in Nakoko, and it is more like Operation Feed Yourself by offending a champon. And that is one area you be focusing on agri, making sure that the agriculture sector no improving, and that is why Opedo introduce you ITA. Agricultural Economic Transformation Program. I know Nankasano, you have combined harvesters, machines are whatever Melkuafo, and Melkuafo to more than one. But
this one is there.
But any more.
The machines are the Melkuafo, are in drone, they are there, say a policy there now. Don't Mahama.
That is that. No, Kufa don't ever be behind madam. Because you are aware.
Interestingly, I know of this. Muhai Ufi Aguna, Aguna, right? Gumwa, Apamsu Gumwa, Gumwa Central, right? I can go Gumwa West, Apam Gumwa West, right? Very well. Gumwa West, grass, this woman from DC, you know, Honorable Bismarck, base income. I'm not ground to check those machines now there. They are there. I know they say annually.
The kind of supporter Ekuafu here no. President Ekufuado Wamaobi.
But when you say there is no match, they are fine. But as to say a new thing.
Is it before Mampeni Ekufuado, Mampeni Mahama ne first time be ending mpuno. Policy bana na why the Ekuafu cocoa farmers. They are more free fertilizers.
Yes.
Yeah, mass spraying, yeah, the mao. And then
Uncle,
what you done free fertilizer project in the moon?
Wow. I had this saying that Momo Tom Grana, they are there, but now I think some people were benefiting. Yeah,
what time? I think they know what time bag ago 80 cities was 100 cities. Oh, of course, it's a cocoa farmers over catch. The cocoa fertilizer, no. Fertilizers and ye demand free under offend the President Mahama no and the under Ekufuado na water what the more. So clearly they had no support. They didn't allocate any support for farmers. Inti na combine. Inti na buy under President offend the Ekufuado no. So this time we have dedicated funding.
I won't buy, but I come and back.
Oh, I come by. Say command.
There's no way.
A command.
If you don't have money,
No. A command do work room had there, but a comedy. Go for room. And now we be.
No, don't say the command them there. I want us to put the context right. I will say a command.
A comedy.
Just a command. The difference.
A command.
No.
A come by. Obi can assemble there. It's a tray come no. Yana no be our far crime be do na wo mad in the year. But a come a band Kufado. The second
more than a trick. Hey, my brother.
Eh, Biana ne kum hadia. But name you saw na pa obu onala on piempo na commandant. Intino formula ne either the better mabo be 11. 12 4 kaka no bo so abegu abebo later 3 the dia. That's the kind of and it may sound funny, but no kind that people suffered because it buying na unyono. And that is why we must focus and make sure that offend the support them in area of education. Then kwanya President Akufo-Addo offered or they say young basic education, offered they say young secondary education.
But by at least bringing the free SHS, didn't he add up?
Oh, for you know, in the state of your secondary school, indisciplinary doors. And then Ponunkofu proposed the young for police station, secondary school be a one for police station in Konkwesi because indiscipline, the kind of offender, how Napona education more run the education sector, no, I'm wine. And Nancy, a president, Mama by Nancy Mofano. Wodi ma wakoma to wo yim nanse metin da wos wonya kosua ebien po na wodi
nanse
yes mo fa no wodi kosua ebien as at the time say bi okosua krumpo no abon no and then mo fa no wodi kosua ebien entino and of course mama set up our friend education forum men way but then we hear a lot yet bebre the kind of offender treatment mofan will go through a school no and I often say it got to a time I often wonder we are frustrated what can they know if this is idea what they be mind free ni man walk on say be inquire what they no beka dey we hwe nso egumu say bad o mofan no the ban wouldn't it was unwholesome it was largely unwholesome but say I mentioned if you be ye bedi no kwara mofano the kind of a demand would was secondary school no largely improve and of course mama set up education forum we gather some of these challenges mama stating clearly that oba yankopon na dominance oba by president bima obe make sure that oba stakeholder engagement and of course we start religious bodies Catholic offend the institutions and offending Methodist one institutions are way now we session our funadi na war for kwando with the session teacher for professors na one and they are all bringing out the challenges are able to have for kwando ya solve need now and in the area of education ya we basic school by 3 years in na capitation grant mpo nkoda yenim feeding grant ana wode mamofano 1 cedi 20 pesos na wode feed the abofra wo school and then 1 cedi pure takura no be sure the bonum mu bi pe anzana asa intino yeah we and in tertiary yenyem we are bringing the first year free offending policy free first year policy program you be make sure that every first year student be or any tertiary institution be no that person will have the benefit of enjoying free academic user fee at school. And other programs be today offending coding. We are moving into area of digitalization, and of course you can't deny Yembano.
So when you mention digitalization, you are mentioning digital money, Dr. Mahmoud, right?
Me sure that urban digitalization, Vice President Muhammad about me on the digitalization. I'm sure. What did he do? But no year in the area of digitalization. Into mention at the combo. Minimum there, minimum they demoted the time in Ghana, man, anything significant apart from app. What's your CGPS app? No, yeah, it was studio as is minimum.
Then I'm going to cut off watching.
And so Baumian and Casaco Kada was always to Kia could what they are to watch. And I'm into me who ye move what name we use them Kia. So clearly, a Busum can
sometimes even want to go to some other supermarket and things.
No, that means one case, and the fact that one way. No, he didn't create it. But Baumia has no idea about IT.
Okay.
We know. I mean, he's an economist. He's an economist. Into the sudden switch, no, no. Economy nankasa under President Akufo-Addo was say. And Yadayamia say, President Mahama Waba. Janjinindi, yes, say, Yaba be 24-hour economy. Every institutions are one matter. Warren the services are a bit the passport or friend passport service commissions with them. They will be running 24 hours. In Kofi Basan on Ubeye Jumakro,
acquire online practice. It's not like one had to be at the office, join the queue, like before.
You have to print the passport.
Yeah.
Passport printing or require time.
Okay.
That is why you need a whole 24 hours to do that.
Okay.
Indian concordant chain. Other policy, and of course, if we are looking at making sure that we are going to provide the stimulus packages. Yeah, the best support businesses.
Okay.
Businesses. And what day was one district, one factory. I mean, if it's in the any factory, yeah, President Akufo-Addo now buying OC.
It was videos. One district, one factory. Videos.
Okay, you let me grant that. President Akufo-Addo see a confused mean.
We see obedient, but
I mean, only young granted them. Ne boss are they saying that every district be a benya factory. As at Aguna yet yes is here, minimum Aguna West, your factory in baby will see, minimum Aguna East, your factory in baby will see. But Yadayamia said them they can Yadayamia said President Mahama.
Now the one we see.
We are going to implement policies or may affect the economy positively. That is why for the past 1 month, you see is stabilizing. Inflation is stabilizing. Inflation, these are indicators inflation rate is stabilizing. And Yankopon,
we left the dollar 16 cedis, right?
For 14.5.
No.
14.5.
The dollar.
Check it. As at
okay, whichever rate they left.
As at 7 to 2025.
Okay.
Well, interestingly.
Whichever rate are we dying
Mr. About the dollar SH, I manage because me would tell me kind dollars into I know.
They left it 14.5.
I was wishing say better 17 let me pay now because but drop it. So it's a different argument.
Okay. But we're not because dollar because they say dollar no. They say dollar is 15 point something.
Yeah. Now it's 15 point something.
Yeah. I remember. I will check it for you because I remember one of the economists saying when you the rate. I think it was 16
multi-biano and then yankasa about dollar. Almost all business, persons, they are at least okay because as at Akufo-Addo more time, make 2023 dollar depreciation rate 23%. The rate at which are now depreciating 23%. Last year it was 19% or so, but this time everything is more equal. I'm meaning that last time dollar no a movie and inch equal. But here the uncle point say, you know, young vampire boy and fantastic president mama.
All right, so far so good. All right, you still come back again. Idi Malam, Roberta's.
Quickly, also young children one single hospital.
Okay.
Maybe more 40.
Hey, 40 hospitals.
Yes, if you allow me.
I will allow you.
You have
40 hospitals.
You have the opportunity to cross-check so that next week, said the America try. You give
40 hospitals that.
40.
Okay, let's go.
In various towns, various regions. Akotomra.
Finish and completed.
Yes. Hospitals. Akotomra. Bogoso. Elugu. Mpoho. Nswaye. Wasa. Dunkwa. Weta. Volta region. Somanya. Tolong. Sola. Buke. Bamboy. President Mahamani Kru. Swami. Chidie. Sobronum, Droboso, Manson Conta.
Now with this, my producer, check them for me. I want you to check them.
Check it quickly.
Mun check it. Chrono Bobo, so mun check it.
Kwabi Etiwa West, Edukrom, Achiase, Jumapo, Gon Katamanso, Seshi, Asawenso, Ashaman Polyclinic, Adenta, Ogojo
Polyclinic. Is it not renovated?
No.
You started from the
there was a clinic one more renovated, but we started a different one altogether.
You started a different one.
It wasn't.
And was it not renovated?
It wasn't.
Okay.
Check it. Ashaman Polyclinic, you go to Botiano, hey ya.
Botiano where?
Yeah.
Where?
Botiano, Accra, hey ya.
I know Botiano. Where exactly?
Botiano. There is a polyclinic one was started and completed.
Where exactly Botiano? I know Botiano very well.
Just check. What I say. And if I should go on, I will go and Sege. Tetekwashi ye renovate ye modernize mid there. Yeah, started. I will not say you started. Say renovating a hospital and making it better. Achievement, and when it comes to political achievement.
So the argument is
Bolgatanga Regional Hospital, Urology and Nephrology Center, Ewakolebu.
Okay.
And
expansion was it expansion?
No, it wasn't there. Wouldn't say even as at the time I buy no cardiothoracic center. It wasn't there. It took Professor Frimpong Boateng. Are you aware of all this? So there is no government. Me, I always say our politics will always expose you. You understand? The shortest government are Ghana demand government.
Yeah.
Onokura are massive projects within the shortest time. No? And then he talked about say President Akufo-Addo NC school
only one STEM school.
Only one STEM school. In the President Akufo-Addo say. You know this is a lie. There are STEM schools in all the 16 regions. And
so he's talking about this particular.
But the STEM schools, no. In all the 16 regions, beyond the STEM schools, no. Yes, the special schools are a cater for some people. For instance, would you work on electoral commission, work in the office, or just the opposite of it. School be. It is meant for special cases. You won't quadruple or special.
Are you talking about electoral commission?
Yeah.
They have not been here.
But go and check. You see, when we sit here and we lie, take the opportunity, go and look at some of this, because by the end of the day, we will come back and sit here next week. Me every Monday, I'm here. In Tisamiba, you put me in order. Said, here, me can hear Atura. And President Mahama, in 2012 election, I promised 200 e-blocks. As at the time of President Mahama, ABF work and then power no. Out of the 200 e-blocks, not completely 45.
That year, tell your man also came here and says 46. You have what is so about 40?
Let's even grant say or see 50.
Okay.
Tell me one e-blocks are any completed as at now. You understand? All these are things this government are here beyond the free senior high school. Sure, most of these e-blocks no. Ube do home no. There's nobody in household. There all the e-blocks are in the President Mahama even are completed. So about 50 years working. Let's say what's it 46, maybe it's 45, it's 46. Let's say 50 hours. None of them in our boarding facility. Inti akwada na wanu waba as a work and student no. Esa okwa high dan. Or the akwasai blocks, and most of them are built in the remote areas. So if you don't get work and then boarding facility, go. Say yako wa friend then abodom. We build them a boarding facility. Because we do school of business, Miami formal school. Go there and look at the expansion in the education sector. Because thereby, we were trying to open up, give every child an opportunity. Facility now so we made sure say you making sure say we open up school about 5 classrooms. We take it to about 15 classrooms to make sure say by accommodating kwa that way now. All these were done under the Akufo-Addo administration. Now let me say something about digitalization. Interesting. What's it? They don't see anything in digitalization. It's interesting. What's that? When your practical experience many work, you better tomorrow then I confirm you don't need to ask anyone. You don't need any special research. As at the time you have power in 2017, Master Uko Health Insurance Officer appeal for Wama Wong Health Insurance and so on. Obi to me 3 days. Every a chance for corruption because untum bedawa 3 days into you are forced to pay bribe for you to be passed through to go and do whatever. As said now through Dr. Baumia, you sit here on your phone and you renew your health insurance. Is it not a benefit of digitalization? First, Mr. Amamina Obefi Namaura Obefi Abodom Bobi Kuma Kwamai Ebaba Beda Health Insurance Officer Obebo no ma bo apataka kra egwawo masa wo ni pa ne ho be yomobo because oberini uni health insurance through digitalization. Dr. Bamia and the kids was right now to mutna and yeah was Dr. Bamia is an economist. No, you see whoever is a politician.
Don't say what's it.
Whoever
and that is what
allow me to add to that.
The president.
That is why that is why I want to what to move for Obia on though even one plot that ethnic minister of agric. When you go there, when you are pursuing a policy, you give the leadership. You only give the leadership role. Make sure say you guide them to do what is right. You have the strategies.
Now is economist.
He's an economist.
Very well.
Economics. Me economics. Me buy economics. I was a business student. Me course poly. Me accounting, and we do economics throughout. So when you talk about economics, digitalization is part of economics.
But so he has to
digitalization is a part of economics. In our modern day world, you cannot do efficient economics without digitalization. I'm telling you, it is Amamina and Kobefaka Oba Bedaha Mono. As a see our funny phone, no 929. No worry, health insurance. No, she's thankful to Dr. Bamia, and she's thankful that Dr. Bamia has enhanced or has pursued a policy of digitalization. Passport application, Ukra, you knew. First, the first time I'm here, passport, me spending over 5 days. Passport office, demonstration. Eventually, I have to pay bribe. Not say what printing me passport no. Just to get access, Yebefa me fingerprint up for me yaba me transaction number. Today, you sit in the comfort of your home, you apply. Who apply you here? The interesting aspect of it me say, who na ube shishe data ube kwa kocha pictures. Especially right now that it has been broadened. Say first no na Cape Coast na dinina ya you was central region anyina nda yoko wa friend Accra. This time you go to Cape Coast. And I say wherever one person over to center or person will trap picture in the comfort of your home. That is the benefit of digitalization. President Mahama say one there or one in person can cry there here na ya dokun. You understand? There is benefit in it. Ghana card is working perfectly. Whoever tells you say Ghana card in age mo ntu kwan da. Obi a oba catch say Ghana card any benefit be an ntu kwan da. Utu kwan as a Ghanaian.
No, but nobody
especially out of the country.
Now say the way the rate at which are already Ghana card no.
But
making it
that is why Mika say Nana I wish say me no be too kwan akọ any foreign country as a Ghanaian. Ubakasa Bamia underrated Ghana card. I have traveled widely.
Interestingly, so you support that Ghana card, you know, is to be built a bit 3 interchanges.
Yes.
And one for watching.
Oh, you see, why he says one for switching interchanges? Let me tell you something.
Okay.
In the MPP government, any Mahama government has interchanges. I lie. Not correct. You want nipa in his entire life no one for interchange no so. Some for so no okonya bi. But the Ghana card benefits the entire country. I'm telling you, it is more beneficial than interchanges. Yeah. Interchanges. Apart from one Accra, benefiting from these interchanges, traffic is lessened. Some are now over Ahmadon Konu or the interchange here. Tell me, or the interchange or the here. But are you telling me say Sam Amino is not benefiting from Ghana card? In there, go to most there are financial institutions that you want to start business. All they need is your Ghana card, and you want to underrate Ghana card.
No one is underrating it too.
Now look at mobile money interoperability.
Okay.
First, no.
But I didn't say no.
It wasn't there. Check. I like
from maybe sending it from what do you call MTN to Vodafone
and that is mobile money interoperability, no.
But mobile money interoperability
no. When we say mobile money interoperability, it comes from interoperation.
Yes.
What it when we say inter, not intra. First, no. Samikuta MTN next car was not send there. I can only send to MTN. I can't send to Vodafone. I can't send to Wakanda, Airtel Tigo. You understand? Oba Ibamia looked at it and said, why should this be the case? In the same country, we should be able to send money from MTN to Vodafone. This time no. Yeah, without any hustle. And you think it has no benefit? You think, sir, it has no benefit? Now, when you look at all these arguments are ending in full passing, they are just trying to write down everything. Now they are telling us free senior high school no krano. I am on Kwadano young person. In there,
use the right word.
Sabi or like misbehavior. Is that not it? Mas I mean when you know you secondary school that misbehavior no. Now the student who says part of the experience I'm not condoning it. But since this time, maybe go school, let me pay school fees. But do interco sabi ye distance munu we bi. Ye distance munu we bi. I'm sure say what time 6 form. E dey na who ye 6 form funu bi. I'm sure say what time ABC here. So these are things we don't condone, but these are things from time to time. No, the authorities come in. Just a few days ago. Is it wager school be home? There was issue. Be say as a say no authority have been evacuating Kwadana ko work and then for peace to reign before. When it has nothing to do with school fees it has nothing to do with it. It has to do with human behavior. Nipa bia baby or especially when you look at schools no do na when you advocate senior house master, senior house mistress, or one that will control the entire boarding facility. So you realize there will be some skirmishes along the line. And therefore, for you to run down the free senior high school because of this and Kwadano and misbehave is unfortunate. What you should be asking yourself is, Sam Kwadana and Komofie, Anka, and your free senior high school with all the knowledge I want in quality me always me taking me old zongo aguna so do her old zongo example. Look, me real school, me real JSS in 2000. In 2000, woman won a better grade. They are better than me. Mankasa would want 2 or money paper 5. I can tell you without any say. In all field they are better than me. Their parents don't have money. They remain home. Maybe papa yana nkwase ni awato na muntu onya asika de me ko school. What me I say?
Listen.
These are the things I ever say. Akufo-Addo government extra is over eliminated. Education shouldn't be a privilege. It should be a right, not a privilege. Until we did all this, we expanded the schools. Your feeding, feeding will never be feeding. Work and okay. And in all the government I ever, in fact, Ubaba Betu said, President Kufuor time at Amos Ba Obetok a feeding car. Mahama Betu feeding car at Amos time. Akufo-Addo Betu car ever Mahama time. And it wasn't a strange say Mahama ever Babetu Akufo-Addo car in the because they are recurrent work and the expenditure.
Okay.
So you don't run it down. In the energy,
but they are saying that yours was much, was more.
How? Give us the figures.
Oh, I have the figures there, but
give us the figures.
I count.
No. What I said school feeding for a year one car.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking of a car Ghana. I didn't know.
Oh no, I said car Ghana did it will never end. As we speak, less than 1 month, 89 billion Ghana cedis. A domestic bond. I may who say finance minister try to play around say just a billion now. Who come there? What me I say? So who beside economics? Any economists, some of us who know economics are money. A dear woody a canu bayano, and I have money, and we'll be serving this. The other time, me a case stay to be my binum ewakra. And I told them to check it. Offer a car from Nkrumah because Obi Awan to Kawagana here, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. From us at the time, Kwame Nkrumah Befi power. Na yadika. Offer Akufo-Addo need 8 years. What they compare from Nkrumah to Rawlings ending now. Akufo-Addo need 8 years in Nkrumah, you're more than all the Kufuor need 8 years no. You're more than Nina. Mills Mahama government 8 years no. What the Kufuor there? They can Kwame Nkrumah mu one there. Mills Mahama government in Nkrumah can watch here more than. And I'm not surprised that Akufo-Addo Akwesa. We will come here and discuss the same thing with Mahama Nede.
Okay.
As for the energy sector, check the figures.
We will talk about it. My brother, let's go. Any Roberta's you can see that I'm 40. Somebody also sent me a message. He said they are all it is 37.
Okay, let's say 37.
But I want them to.
So when you come and say Yanya Bakumpa,
but when you will comment in the Papa 0202 381112 0202 381112 and we and your call for messages no for na fabra na menkan emfamo pa na entumi na WhatsApp for WhatsApp messages no fabra na enkan mo. Senior, let's go.
I know kwa the MPP4 in their whole 8 years we see hospital my Ghana when see hospital
and it's not a fact.
And now we've been power baby on work say 37 no. So let's assume say the 37 no. Now you're correct. Maybe 40.
But you let him mommy. Well, I mean, it's still arguing. It's not the truth.
It is not true anywhere. Say President Akufo-Addo we see hospital Krumpu ewo man Ghana. Chips compound I be fan there bia we see who baby they are fine. Master make say so we see chips compound fine. There's a difference between chip compound, polyclinic, hospital, regional hospital, and then teaching hospital. From above teaching, from the district hospital to teaching hospital, when Sikrumpo were my Ghana Hanum.
District hospital,
when
teaching hospital.
When on Sikrumpo, number one district hospital, where's you were my Ghana Hanum. Number one regional hospital, where's you were my Ghana Hanum. Number one teaching hospital, where's you were Ghana Hanum.
The district,
president,
teaching, and then regional.
Say, can I remember Mahama the 11OC ya Mahama C Dodowa District Hospital.
Don't worry, go.
Mahama NOC Greater Accra Regional Hospital. Mahama NOC University of Ghana Medical School Teaching Hospital. Eko Kumasi Military Hospital after now.
So you are specific on what you are saying. Okay.
That is that.
On the hospitals he's talking about. Mr. Eddie, now do you get him clear?
You see,
he's specific on
you
what.
See, he's not that smart.
Okay.
The onion trying to show the goal.
No, the mama time.
In his earlier submission, he was specific. Said not even one hospital.
Yes.
And when
please, you were specific.
Okay.
Now I told you, sir, we had 40, and even so lucky an audience. Ebeka say, oh, and that is
somebody send me.
He cannot lie. No, he cannot lie. You see, you can live in denial. Many problem. You can live in denial, but the fact that I made mention of 40. And a viewer made mention of 37.
Yeah.
Assuming
please explain.
What remember?
Then he started shifting the goalposts. So he's talking about teaching hospitals.
Remember, also Kolebu, also we see then center go on. As well, the man now was cardio one, also we see hospital. Kolebu hospital or what? And you can see one center
Kolebu cardiothoracic and Santa Mica. It wasn't part of the.
You mentioned in the list.
No, I just medium masamusi.
No, you mentioned a center.
I was even about to make mention of surgery hospital. Go and look at the expansion.
I do the expansion.
Yes. When I mentioned expansion, I made mention of the 40 before I started making expansions. Me, I have my way of communicating. So we share school dear me kana. After me making mention of this, you told him some
So say yenyim bibia yenya botan yensu adede.
Okay.
There's a difference there are differences among SHIPS compound, polyclinic, hospital, regional hospital, teaching hospital. Polyclinic on your hospital, SHIPS compound on your hospital. SHIPS compound, I see over 1,200 SHIPS compound. And your achievement, because I mean, sit down, I don't know, say baby trap. No, and your hospital, those kind of 60 bed capacity hospitals, 120, and then your hospital. And of course, would the number of beds in a determined hospital, will find any status as far as health center is concerned. The communicating on radio. And talking about them, that about mere digitalization, why they me? Look, Baumiana Unimede, he failed as an economist. And they are not achievements. We are in the 4th industrial revolution. We are in a digital era. And see, na yeshe dan you be find the nipa be 80% of dan we be fi na na kasa achira ya ho. But at the end of the day, thousands and millions of nkofu na go ti.
See, Egufuado, the hospitals no see no polyclinic and not hospital.
No sir. So we share work and
that is what they are telling you.
You see, he made mention polyclinic. You see, you made mention sir, Yenka one hospital.
One hospital.
Now, Imam over
hospital ben what the body hospital ben.
Sa buga way.
No, na ya buga hospital.
Sa buga way. Me yes, we better program no.
Oh, buga. I'm telling you something.
Allow me. He asked me a specific question. If you allow me, if you want to do buga, you cannot communicate. Maybe buga say we are typical.
Oh, basta. I'm telling you, not a hospital.
No. You ask me a question.
That kind of layman thinking is a hospital. Just company hospital.
I know what is hospital more than you. Who done
Chief company hospital. Chief company hospital.
My friend.
Chief, I am making
you ask me a question.
No, when
you ask me a question, then you interject, then you shift it. What is that? Let's be,
Mr. Paul. My producers are telling me that the hospital now, what's your friend is saying, Nana AC in a polyclinics. There's no hospital. You need what? That is what I'm trying to do.
That cannot be correct. Sawusha even when you communication now. Initially, did he mention of how
the differences?
Did he make mention of regional hospital?
No.
Did he make mention of how teaching hospital?
No, he didn't.
He said hospital. Now that I have given you, he's now shifting the goalpost, and I'm telling you, sir, these are hospitals, sir. You see,
I don't know what you say, man of the day. He still said there are difference between hospitals.
Then after COVID,
the difference is wabubacho. And the difference is
I know what a cheap company. One they have a way of thinking there. They know better than anyone. I know what and I'm telling you that these are hospitals.
Okay.
Again. We started. No, you were not on floor. I was open.
A polyclinic. They are sitting.
It is a hospital.
You are challenging my.
And I'm challenging them.
Don't be calling me.
Let me have my time.
Okay. With the young cop.
You know, assembly I make come be asibiano. Say be.
Stop calling me. Stop calling me.
Obi in men kada. But where the be me use will be asibi? I understand. I didn't say health center. Health centers, any chips compound, polyclinic, hospital. That layman thinking of say a hospital, baby about nipa Bishop White, lab technician Bishop White, and John no. Hospital, idea, but on 60 bed capacity from that one to above 60 bed capacity, and a hospital. Anything below is not hospital. That is that. President Akufo-Addo didn't build anything like that. Of course, he made an attempt. But he made an attempt over there, but he didn't finish. You can't go that hospital. This way, of course, they made an attempt to build 101.
So that what you are mentioning now, and I would say, in the now, better, and your hospital, they are polyclinics.
May I assure that they understand. So let us continue. Digitalization.
You started with a quantum laboratory, what have you right?
Yes, I'm mention of all this.
Yeah.
So, digitalization, and then mechano. We are in the fourth industrial revolution. We are in the digital era. And a President Mahama Nabredo, the Namibian often Peru, there was a time of ghost names no good. Every month, Biano, what President Mahama or introduce you, and Nabredo there, or introduce you, I did offend biometric. No, before I register and before I do the about to Ghana Peru, no. But biometric registration. Every month, before we make sure so we validate one and we that alone eliminated that paper system, that paper kind of way it was under President Mahama and National Health Insurance. Digital, where biometric, it was Aguna West Municipal ha. Both me assign the card na dia call. Efutu municipal dia call. Offend hospital. Obenya with details. Even though register Aguna Hanum. Eko efutu a obenya with details honum. It was under Mahama and even electoral commission. That for the first time, Eko I don't say machine do. Eje pen and sana etuma kwakwa to aba. We've had those moments in our lives and in the life of our country. So it is not new. Say already now President Mahama why health insurance biometric no. But me also say you create app you find yeah it is an achievement. How about obi on all foundation no? Sheboba money interoperability. About 15 years ago, and they started there. So we send this car. Instead of the best envelope or the best faka or the munabino. Yan comfortable yan boni pakona nama yan send in fankoma. About 15 years ago, it was only under a vendor Baumia another and a president Akufo-Addo. One brother, you decided okay. And you the young for young this in our start say the word the man one was I say one what they buy young find more young forget it anymore. The veteran face fee empty and Dako Vodafone would you forget it anymore. How about how about Obi Otsina say okay for the first time no yen send this come from mobile money do. Ono say sometimes you didn't see ya beti ya burn powder because if they didn't see that so in the Ghana card yet when was the first time I will register Obi for Ghana card? It was under President Kufuor and it's uncle President Kufuor dan ke na yan fani si ya beti na yan so an inform my name na afeben na wo pass down National Education Authority Act no 2012 you only came to print cars just because you failed as an economist and you know young father madini na young fan credit. But I mean this
is communication. You said it's all part of the economics.
And it is not true.
Okay.
It is not true.
Okay.
It is not true. I'm telling you that the mere fact that you offended I print a cast identity card, a part of economy. It is not me. My first degree is in IT, second degree computer. There's no way, there's nothing in young curriculum which you are learning IT to become an economist. Okay. I mean, yes, sure, the focus on economics and so you are learning economics to become an IT person. Two separate disciplines. I mean, he made a point to say, and this is buying where the less than 2 months, wabo Bosnia 80 billion. It is not true. It is never true.
Was it 89?
Well, they granted 89 billion.
Check domestic bond.
89 billion. It is not true. Do you know what has happened? And this year about Bosnia 7 billion Ghana cedis. President Akufo-Addo. Bosnia no go. It was due time as soon they able to hear that Bosnia ne cow. And on the way now, when the word domestic support, I would do 60 billion a cow. Our president Akufo-Addo boy go. Kawa President Mahama, ne Kawa Nankasa Beja to the Wabo, 7 billion. And of course, we have 280 billion more of debt service in our day. And Sana. As on mine, I don't anymore. Just because Obi Abebo Bosnia 721 billion debt servicing different from the one say Abebo Bosnia. That's that. And correct. What the demand in the bank account and the president Akufo-Addo to survive.
So was it that bond? Was it 89 billion?
No. I know Kwame say America 67 billion.
7 billion.
President Mahama need there woman 7 billion.
Okay.
President Akufo-Addo need there woman 60 billion.
Okay.
That is that. And so everyone knows, and that is why if it is about misgovernment, if it is about misgovernance and other mismanagement, we are aware they failed woefully and they can never. Won't show the kind of mess I would our mind. And I mean everything is clear that they came here. Akufo-Addo Nankasa, the Nankasa, it got to a time or due to me there, baby economy we need a different leader, we need a new leader. President Akufo-Addo kind. And we are aware the kind of mess I will create, the kind of doom, corruption, sika I was saying what my and I know President Mahama declared you offend security services will declare former appointees of Akufo-Addo. There won't question on one freeze one asset. Ghana fun wenim. That is why enter more 38% no. So my dan yen man be paint yen be whitewash President Akufo-Addo na ban. President Akufo-Addo didn't do anything. We see every region here we see secondary school honum. Yeah, was central region. We say one more secondary school that means STEM school now. We see what region.
Do you know some STEM school? I say Bakukra and Canebro about 10 of e-blocks.
I counted the minimum kawa boy, but
the facility. They said the facility alone. No, it's what very complex.
The kind of drama occurred over man.
Have you seen the song of the STEM school?
Oh, man, will picture a crow.
Yeah.
I say, man will picture and I think
a picture about.
Oh yeah. I just make the first one I will see here was Bosom tunes. That is, of course, they made an attempt. But they didn't complete into a new school.
Okay.
As I say, the only school I will be Bosom Chin. And
okay.
Just as we make a claim there, President Mahama say Okado basic 200 senior schools. Mahama say or see 170 something. Yet once we see 46. What they will see a we are welcome school no only one. That is that. And the same as the hospital. You may have begun building 101 hospitals. But once it didn't finish, they are not hospitals.
Okay, me that say. Malabidi.
Yeah, interesting.
How interesting? Interesting. He's telling you the fact.
Which fact? Which one? Fact?
Fact from his camp.
Which one? I like the word from his camp. Remember, you see, let me correct certain impressions.
Correct.
I made mention of what buy a Bushian or boy. What you use the Bushian for? Is it material to the Ghanaian? Ubo Bushian. You see, I say, Bushian or boy in less than 2 months spend 7 billion. Nembum in Kaino, what the service Akufo-Addo needed. You think, sir, it is materialistic? Let me tell you something.
Why is it not?
Yaba in 2017. So Wokaya, Yakoji bond be. And NDC called me for me, Ghanaian and said, Akufo-Addo not done for be a friend of Franklin Templeton. So Wokai that, later, one ignorance, Ebedan, the son of Franklin Templeton, crowd, Yenipa, or a whole firm, or a book reasons. What do you say? That loan, no, yet the service energy sector debt be. That debt, no, was giving us problem because the interest was too high. The government thought, say, why not say young Kwaji Sabusiano? I wonder, there's difference between mainstream loan and bond. Mainstream loan, there will be a Omao Busiano. And I decided, say, measure this interest. But with a bond, when you flow, would just say, make you say, as interest. So usually, bond here na interest no, because you are part of the decision making in a Yakwati the service is a loan no. Now it is part of the loan I will calculate money, and now it's not part of it. And you're part of the loan I will calculate money. And I'm saying, sir, the fact that Yakwati deserve one day no. Is being counted as a loan. Once you are assuming without admitting, say Wakoji Ediko service loan is still loan. And I want Wakoji.
No one's assuming without admitting, you should admit.
No. These are we know and this and the terrorists. You, what can I say as we speak? They are finding a way to increase electricity bill by 58%. They are now telling you, say, IMF, and Aomuka say, Chinchinati won't fund to 58%. Now, within 3 days, the regional director of IMF, Eberibati said, they have never told any Ghanaian government, say, or increase the loan by 58%. Now, one of my questions, say, Mubeyi levy, Mubeyi way, and therefore, they are finding a skillful way of consolidating our taxes, no, and therefore business what you shall like them, so that what the best IMF. Thank God, IMF ever out ever bati. Now He's also making mention say the bit is agenda 111. What can then President Akufo-Addo SRT win, so we cannot say President Akufo-Addo is the hospital. Does that mean say all these schools are the credit Mahama? No, we cannot say oh no oh yeah what's that here and you don't know yeah. We all know say despite the fact say President Mahama out of the 4 years now they can say every year be obviously 50 no. By the end of the 4 years no automatically just 45. Let's assume you say 46 now work and you're 46 the back now count yeah say at least we credit President Mahama for all the e-blocks because Senka want now one maybe
see Asket area now they
no you see there is one thing you see there's one thing recommending somebody for even starting the thing
okay
what you say okay. You started it we will recommend you and then tell you say yeah, you know, these are what we did and added to it. Me and yami na me kasa wo basic ko abodom hwebi ayesi. Kona maura hwebi ayesi. We all know these are
come there no omo school as oh
yeah omo say
but you are still saying
no you see Sami kasa hwebi ayesa that doesn't mean so obi an go school. I'm saying say
it's far.
Omudi ko share remote area. I say nka and the intercessor who share the idea of e-blocks it is meant for day school and not meant for boarding facilities. So say we say we basically for day schools. So why not say we be seen here? Are you telling me? Did you understand me? So are you telling me say
you should also know that no man wants say it is the chiefs
that cannot be the case.
Oh okay.
Advice your person was in school what tells akwa obesi. We have a way of doing things.
No, but you are all in this. At the end of it, Toruba will be just like
business resource center. Business resource center. MPP.
This Namusi Ayo and this is supposed to swimming pool.
Nasan
Cathedral. You see where Namu Peno. The way I must move judges phone away for not dining. It affected them.
It affected them.
Let me give you typical example.
Let me give you typical example. Was so through her. Yes, business resource center. Business resource center now. Yes, no. You go over there. Yes, no. Go come out here. So there is always space in town. Open a car as them say. Open the yes whatever kwa obesi wuna who needs country who space ahead of. You will promo me press me body. Yani mo mi aye
that e-blocks here.
I'm just making work and then example of it. Assuming say we see whatever kono obesi in Womochi Junction am Kenya.
Okay.
What I say? I'm just making reference.
Okay.
The American say President Mahama SRT e-block, you have finished, you expand and more facilities we still appreciate the fact that SRT something you have so. That is what is lacking in NDC. Honesty. Say we better to say for somebody to start this thing alone, no must be credited. And sometimes Mikai, there was a time I think Kaswa interchange. President Mahama no, I think Malam interchange. President Mahama Eco Commission. President Mills, I think I think is President. He acknowledged Kufuor. NDC communicate me Kai pass me better.
You never go.
No. Wait. Me kai pass me ni NDC communicator. Etina Golden Star. He was very bitter about Atamils. I don't know. Why do you have to bring Kufuor in? I am as I say, yeah, achievement.
Okay, now my German now, you are saying this is your network client, which we have phone calls. Okay. And I pray the next year.
I tried sending money.
Hey, why you go, bra?
But I tried sending money. It went. It fine. Okay. So what I'm saying is, Agenda 111, 111 hospitals. STT, Pia Oko, the Ewogumo Central. It is about 90% complete. What must I say? You cannot sit down and say Akufo-Addo anye she was hospital.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
As at the time I hear by, they were because Swedru Government Hospital way this wonderful facility. Na at the home na a expansion. Now what's the meaning expanded because I never me see. Nembom me kwako see another hospital altogether. Do you think you are doing the country work and good? You are not doing the country.
We are Masama about. You want to know so about you made it so 0540 252582 0540 252582 and 020 0202 381112 0202 381112. What one basona also on abache jumedi. Okay, go.
Intina the American say NDC. All they are doing is right now so question NDC ni bia no okasa. As if say onu no opposition na MPP na government. Onya betina ya discussing how budget growth and opportunities. Then boom, obe start blame Akufo-Addo. And Akufo-Addo you say, Akufo-Addo na you say. It tells you say they have no vision. They have no vision for this country.
The party of Mabasudano.
The party of Mabasudano na ubaya lamentations in Kwai. So simple the lamentation they are giving the chapters. Because my brother, in my earlier submission, Mika said, look, all these things you are saying, say Akufo-Addo, say Akufo-Addo, say. That is why you were voted. You were voted to come and correct the wrongs that Ghana Fufuri say Akufo-Addo. And that is why you are here. You are not here to come and repeat telling us if the Uka will campaign more, you are still doing it. Recently, we got to radio so with another communicator. We are discussing Galamsey menace. And all of a sudden, Akufo-Addo by Ghana and Sunyina say, and I said, brother, look, what we are discussing now, he said, the question is, what is the NDC government doing to stop the Galamsey? Now that your own MP has been cited, you have left that one, and you are there blaming Akufo-Addo for what? Say, Galamsey area to see Akufo-Addo. They thought say he's not helping. So how are we stopping it? We are here to discuss this thing. We are not here to blame Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo say Ghana here. You are here to solve problem when you are a leader. President Mahama has started the whole show, the whole lamentation. Now he's telling us the economy is criminally managed. But the economy, this same Mahama, in 2012 to 2016,
now DC.
Even like the Dumso went to Mansovo.
Mahama solved it.
How did Mahama solve it?
Oh no, your own
Akufo-Addo never said that.
He said that.
He said Mahama solved himself.
Yes.
No. Give me, Mami, it is never the case. NPP throughout, and let me tell you the problem of Dumso.
Okay.
The problem of Dumso has nothing to do with generation. It's Kasem. Akufo-Addo, despite death and what
you able to get me this video. This about Dumso. Friends say Akufo-Addo and Gata recommend this. He solved it. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said yes.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Jinaka asked for Dumso there. Mahama solved it.
Yeah.
Let them get us that video. Let them get that video. Let's discuss it.
Okay.
Now, for our 8 years,
So
that video. Okay.
No, let them play.
Send it to me. No, Mama, because
let them play it. So, Kasa President Mahama there also vote so. And
hello, didn't maybe I'm afraid you seen it. Okay. And on the lines in there.
And for me,
reform Yeah, hello, we didn't know your review.
Hello.
Yes, I didn't know your review.
Good morning, Kassofi.
Okay, where the dollar band I don't pay.
That's no one welcome. My brother not no welcome. Mama come to welcome. And I have some problem. In see, I know talk at what even American bow me to talk at the mama solve problem. It is not no welcome. Mama can't. No man shall Ghana must talk about the mama, but Mama Ghana for the fine. And everything that is in the politics for it. Mama and Mama, I mean, it's over here. The other for the fine with that.
So, Medasi, what number 0202 3811 202 3811 and it's 540 2525 820 540 2525 82. Now, what so? Reform Mr. Semin Gantra said, Usisi Yadiano, Usisi Yadiana, Asenkra, Usisi Yadian dear. Only at Nasa, we are driver. We are Oko officer, what Nasi Chedia, reform Heba Misha, and the Ebedu Academy. But one day, Nakopes reform Mr. Ebi, and also a moon booster. But one day, and that's a friend say, Yadibia, from Biaba, Nayadiano Aberford, from Biaba, Nayane Aberford. It means that your immune is not strong. You call it high immune booster, the endomy and wow. High blood pressure, and also when you have reform Heba Ibia, Mr. Ibia, between Aboma. The beer to me cardiovascular diseases, and also compare reformation and reformation into me and wow. Ubenebi at a Bossu pharmacy, Kumasi Bossu pharmacy, a Coronac herba, Danny herba, Misty herba, Appendix herba, Fendiments herba, PFA pharmacy, Jar herba, Goso, Sewa herba, Mampong. Now, with me after 050 961 266 050 961 266 and 0244 024 4626 166 0244 626 166 and number with me at the after as also America Generation Believers Worship Center. So we can tell say Yade Ben and Dawso, I'm a never and Dawso. Bọmọdé na bopin ọmọ ẹwọ kọnọngọ akanti ẹbẹsa wonya ebopin ọmọ anya me nipe pabin pa botumi abo obi bia wo ye ẹwọ daadaadaa sitemri daada abrabom na obia etumi akonka so wo ton na ye nto ana so se ahaw ne amane bi na da so yade bi na adokro spiritual obomode oba ebetumi abo ma bibia ye kama mo no ma 0244 873425 0244 8734 25 and then number over to me the afro so and vision of hope vision for my okay vision of hope and by the can just gastronomy so here sure with them one purpose na matratre ni matratre na isa mami hu I've told you the moment try this all this is happening over the brain we na answer vision of hope say herbal clinic say in country say omode ultramodern machines bi aba ni treatment no different e bin see that woman gan mu a ade wo wan ko o maso Bibia efa ayarehwedie omo ye expert na best pa omutumi stomach ulcer de omutenete biane to yemu a na uyemu eya uya ne obeye bia na batu eje uyem this wo the one nsu kra na uyem ya uya typhoid fever and also omutenete hepatitis B and also omutumi etene tepa mani prostate cancer so I want to be a word my pa. Almost a bombardiana bra. Now I'm a laboratory, I'm the ultramodern laboratory and massaging machines on the a broso. A broso, also we are stroke a a machine is a machine and massage you say when you are not we are the na so extra. The bombardina call on China to me and shop by on my number now, on one vamba, on my number now, on one vamba. We Okay. Omo Mankasi Pentecost Junction. Now, motors. Your healing becomes our joy. Call them on 0548 191 209 0548 191 209 and then the number Motumi Afre Omuna Motumi Abuao. City of Shiloh Prayer Center. I say what the Abomodia Pabo Cassia Pa and Pabody or Sibra now on Umbom Pibra, the moon 1 now on Umfa direction, and the cat direction pa the on only the Yame at their channel, or you devote Cassia Pa, if you remember young group or to them for Basaya, the Medina, the way who do know or how Amani in Nano, a better accord, see almost a Wednesday, normal miracle and prophetic service. Almost 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. By now, I'm up on the City of Shiloh Prayer Center. Now, I'm going to be and also how Wamania Okodanda Nina Esmi Ako and Kaipa. We read the South Africa was a gasto mixture, gasto. Already, say, who did Daria who did ya now free, and you are told you now free, who did ya now free, and so crown now free. We are the Angasa, the Bomadi na corporate gas to me say, na top, na nomina and to me or see, we really dimu and ya, Bomadi na corporate gas to me say, na into me and ya come up, or see if you are told you more now if you so ya gas to me, if it to me abwa or maybe to me a concan or seeming shows a typhoid fever and also on my idea pa or more in the Bomodina copper or which are and as a copper gas to be a tonamunia beer able to me abwa yipa. Jeff Heba na Ubeni be at all, be pa there Jeff Heba Mancasim, Sasuna Busi Pharmacy Cape Coast and a repass ventures over Okashi drugstore drug lane. And Christ is the answer. Takradi, Okowa, Ubenebi, Ato, L. For almost 0248 778899 0248 778899. Unya sa a dream media. Why kiku ba. Zidane, Eko, Yakofi. Lots of vision.
Auntie, Yada Yankopon Ase. Ghana for one may hope what the Enidaso what the Amayen through President John Dramani Mahama. And Yanka say beja to me the Mampeni Mahama by Guedu, by Bosoko, and like a crack away. You would there some sanity be abo minimo. You would there as of be abo minimo. A best Ghana for the Yemfa Empire Bocasina Yemfan tap President Mahama Nechi, because I ain't be me there. By the time a President Mahama na obey the time of office as president, no, Yembe boom a wope eduma aye, they will have the opportunity to work. Yadi Yembe go 24-hour economy. We are going to implement that for Ghanaian youth to have the opportunity to work. Women's Development Bank, ye basic banks, mba wobe running, obema. Yen got the full one way business and by way businesses, they will have the opportunity to access loan and our facilities, but other support more businesses. There are a lot, 1 million.
Your friend is a 24-hour economy.
I think that Mahama make it timeline, no, I mean, clear. The after finance minister and be reading the budget on 11th or by outline, and of course what appointed on Nyamfo Gusitano on be sure the policy statement on it or the about the kind of timeline. Women Development Bank we sitting clearly the vice president Professor Nana and on Obedan on making sure they implement it. Other policies, national apprenticeship program, get a better one. They will have the opportunity. A buying best so I say they will have allowances. We are a buying best establish one. Say a hairdresser for Obama will find a hairdryer. At least you have that setup. Go to make that start with business. You best Ghana for young fan pie. Boy, you need the kind of a member President Akufo-Addo or by Bebu. And the kind or did to me the door did to me the kind of when the power crisis are. Your witness as a minor on your generation. because President Mahama Nabredo will make sure that we provide access to a lot of offenders. Power badges are in and what by no camp was a asset capacity abroad. Nembumno, Monfesi can find to fuel Kekano, it is a problem and a minority way. And you be an as a man, you got $2 billion. Our home, fuel Kekana, Montono, Montu Monto. And the one was supplying fuel, we'll go for maybe Wako, ya mentioned, we to move maintenance. By next week or the corner, you be some form of stable offender, electrical power supplier, at the on minor. Young vampire born fantasy, your mamma.
Madam, short run. Well, said they become garden if you are no more. Obon Pie said, I'm buying feeling because where's your for Bonica say, Krubeba or Timby, and I will. But the science, oh, who said that? Young to say NDCU. But the signs are clear. NDC now, as soon as MPP, Eba Power, Amadiba is on record to have said, say, Obey make issues or Manibay ungovernable. We don't do that. Young officer. If NDC is talking about they are coming to do Nkukon Kitten, you see, record is very important. The same Nkukon Kitten ni a confirmed aspect. And we saw it before. And these are facts. We know this is what happened. Unconfirmed. And by the end of the day, it vanished. Now, they are now telling us that they are going to enroll apprenticeship program. Something we have been doing through youth employment. Youth employment. And yes, I did for so many years. From remote areas. Oh, I'm telling you, sir, there's nothing new they are bringing on board. Yet in Kwadafi villages, one bar, I was huge my Yama on machines, was huge my Nabusum Yasan through youth employment. So this is nothing new. They are only coming to spend money, what they know doing best. Wobesaiska and the Obia Asha was one lawyer coordinator for that. In Bra, there is an institution already doing it, the Youth Employment Agency, because near monetary assistant, our Youth Employment Agency, meaning that these are things we've been doing. Okay, so right now, who cover coordinator and a staffer. President said the trick how the tricky Ghana for say. Remember only few or he said part of the tricks how the Ghana for say media ministers be brave. Oh, we are young, all the staffers will be no coordinators. Thousands staffers now. Felix Quattro was Felix Quattro was Dominance Abiazi State also won't show me pana good work Nana Digi Musopen as a pie say oh Lady Abby Nana Digi now 1 million Echo Jam no director deputy director of the deputy director the student affairs NDC to communicate on now the directorship and the directorship and deputy now you be there. So wow. Yamo Bimbonudia. That's Malam Idi and deputy youth organizer. Media youth organizer. Ungo. Organizer. Organizer. Over oh yeah, no, make organizer. Who organizer? I'm testing for organizer position. Which organizer? Is it national organizer? Constituency. Narrating them who's organizer. It also on MPP for moment mandate of constituency organizer. Now, what then over maintaining one?
Ghana today in the PH-1 television. Nyamia Duma, the best is yet any day, what's not be a water city, Ayana, Tabri, Macron.